Hello my Fins and Feathers family, welcome back to another awesome video. Today we are going to be talking all about Quakers. Yes, you heard that right, Quakers. And now we just added a couple beautiful brand new buddies to our Fins and Feathers family. So welcome our amazing new green Opaline Quaker, who is actually a male, and as you can see, very hand tame. Even though he is a breeder bird, he is very nice and very kind and loves to be pet and cuddled. And now he is not the only one. He also came with his beautiful girlfriend, who is a blue Albino Quaker. And what that means is she has some blue towards the bottom of her tail, but most of her body is actually this pure, beautiful white. And she has the most stunning red eyes just to complete the look. I mean, this is just one of the most unique birds that you'll find. And as you can see, they both love to be played with, love to fly out of the cage, and just love to hang out and have a great time, just like all the rest of the birds here in the Fins and Feathers family. And now this beautiful male really wanted to show off his awesome mix of green and yellow and blue. This one's called a green Opaline, which is very rare in terms of the Quakers and is also very dominant in terms of breeding with this female here. So most of these babies will actually come out green Opaline or even a blue Opaline. So very excited to get these two in the cage, in the box, and see what they can do for us. Hopefully they'll be producing some very beautiful babies that we can go ahead and share with the rest of the Fins and Feathers community. And how do you set them up, you may ask? Well, I got a great answer for you. Here you can see that I set them up in a beautiful cage. This one happened to be gold. Nice and big for them, with plenty of room to move around, to fly bar to bar, and with a ton of food, a ton of water, and a real nice large nest box hanging right on the outside so they can have, hey, even more square footage, even more space to live in and start another beautiful family. And these guys were just set up today, but in a few days they'll have a ton of toys to play with. Those are essential, and you know, very essential to have a bunch of perches, a big nest box so they can breed in it, and huge water bowls and food bowls to make sure that they are always hydrated and have a ton of food and are just living their best life like all the other birdies in the Fins and Feathers family. And why are they so nice? Well, I don't know how many times I gotta explain it to you guys, but I guess I could again. These birdies are super tame and super nice, all because they came from an amazing breeder. And that's really how I'm able to get all these awesome videos of these guys. I mean, if this guy wasn't tame, then it wouldn't let me pet it like it's letting me do right now. And I mean, this isn't a baby bird. This bird right here is probably about 3 years old. And her boyfriend is even older. I would say by now he's about 7 years old. So these guys are not babies, but still very, very tame because they just came from an awesome breeder, like one you can find at the Fins and Feathers Fest every single month. And no matter if it's a parakeet or a lovebird or a cockatiel or even a Quaker, these guys are all so beautiful and so nice. And yes, as we can see from Mama here, they do still get jealous of each other when the other one gets attention. So make sure you give them tons of attention. And we are still trying to name these two, so if you guys do have some names, please leave them down in the comments. We would love to hear them. And darn, all these clips with seed in it. A birdseed company could really get a good sponsorship deal out of this. Ha! That'll come soon enough. And speaking of soon enough, we will be announcing very shortly the new dates and locations of the Fins and Feathers Fest. So stay tuned and see you there.